Ooh, good morning. Hey. Hey. Mom. Hi. I'm awake. I woke up on time, kind of. We say kind of, but you know how it be. Tails, have you stayed up or did you actually sleep? Like, good morning, everyone. Hi. Wow, you slept too. Good for you. Man. I did sleep as well, actually. I slept a lot. Well, technically I slept a lot yesterday. Because I woke up in the afternoon, but then I went back to sleep at night. I wasn't really awake for too much yesterday. Some days be like that though, especially when your sleep is a little bit fucked. Yeah, when your sleep gets a little bit fucked, what can you do? What can you do? Thank you for the follow. I think that dark maybe. Hi. But yeah, I'm gonna do tarot card readings today for chat again. But before I get into them, I'm just gonna wake up a little bit. Did I have any dreams? I actually did. Yeah. Yeah. I was actually gonna tell you. I was trying to remember it as I was waking up slowly. But okay. Okay, so start. Let's thank you for the resub. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, smoking, awesome. So the dream I had, I'm trying to remember, was God, what was it? There was some person, some guy asked me to go over to his house because they were making food or something, and I was like, hell yeah, free food, give me that shit. Free food, give me that shit, hell yeah. And so I went over for free food, but it was like there were hidden intentions, and there was, yeah, it was a trap. It was a little bit more than free food, and I'm like, I came here for food. I came here for food, not this. And then their family came home, and they're like, oh, is this your girlfriend? And I'm like, I came here for food. I was promised free food, and I think I'm getting scams. Turn into Resident Evil 7. Not quite. Not quite. It wasn't dark like that or scary. It was just like this is not what I was promised. Yeah. So that was fun. That was a fun dream. When do I get my free food? Man. When you're promised a free hot meal, especially of something that you want to eat. I don't know what food it was, by the way. It was I don't know what they were making. But apparently it was something that I wanted. And then, when you're promised food like that, and then it's like, haha, actually it's not. It's like, well, I kind of feel bamboozled right now. Plus you are the free food. Pretty much. Yippee, free food. Where you close at? Exactly. Yeah. Thanks guys for the follows. Welcome. Hey. That's exactly it. I'm trying to learn how to shuffle the deck sideways, but I feel like my hands are too small. I feel like I'm definitely not doing it right, but I think my hands are too small. Cards are huge. They're not that big. I don't think. Oh, this was like the one card that was upside down. I could fix it. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Yuchi plushies got shipped. I think, or like they're about to be shipped. I think they're gonna start shipping out in September. Also, speaking of September, did you guys know that we have a total of, that's Bungo, did you know we have a total of 16 Yuchi Wiggle Pin pre-orders so far? Thank you everybody who was able to pre-order one. Thank you. We have until, so we have about 2.5 weeks left. The pre-orders end on September 3rd, which is gonna be a Wednesday. So we have about 2.5 weeks left. We need a total of 25 pre-orders for the pin to be made, and we're currently at 16. So if you haven't pre-ordered the Yuchi Wiggle pin yet, do it now. The link for the pre-order is pinned at the top of both Twitch and YouTube chats for easy access, so you can easily find it. You don't have to be like, Yuchi, where's the link? It's right there. Right there, just for you. Yeah. But yeah, tarot card readings today. How many, Tails, are we trying the thingy thing or whatever? Should we do? The gremlin. Me? Yes, I am. Okay, show of hands. Who wants a reading? If you want a reading, just tell Tails, and you'll be added to a list. Anybody who's subbed to the channel has a higher priority for a sub benefit, by the way, on Twitch, specifically just on Twitch. So if you'd like a reading, please say so in chat, and Tails will write you down on a list, and then we can get ready. Lizard, 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 lizard. I saw some really awesome lizard remixes last night. They were so good. Also, I've gotten into the side of TikTok where it's showing me K-pop Demon Hunter cosplays, and I love it. I love it. I might have spent $200 on K-pop Demon Hunters merch, but it's all clothing attire, and it's for Zoe cosplay, so it's like, is it really a waste of money? No, it was clothes. They're all necessary things, and they just happen to be for a cosplay at the same time. So, you know. Teehee. Okay, let me tell you guys something. So I got also, they have a derpy tiger plushie. It got sold out, but it looks pretty cute. Anyways, so I got merch-wise. I got Zoe's tropical bomber jacket and bucket hat, and I got her fanny pack for her casual outfit cosplay, and then I also got her hoodie. I think it's the yellow hoodie with the tiger on it. Yeah, that's what I got. So I'm not sure when it's gonna be shipped, but I'm looking forward to getting it, because then I can cosplay. I also need to learn how to put my hair in the little buns. I think I need bobby pins for that. Also, my hair is very long, so I'm not so sure how easy it's gonna be to yeah. Not sure how easy it's gonna be, but that's alright. Princess Leia. No, not Princess Leia. Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah. Hi. Hey. 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 Hopefully the readings. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't started yet. I've been yapping, as I usually do. I wanna doom scroll. I wanna doom scroll on TikTok with you guys maybe next week. I don't know. We could do a little TikTok doom scrolling, but also people have been submitting memes for me to watch, so we should definitely watch those next week. Getting a sequel. I want a sequel. I would love for them to dive deeper into like the members and their friendship, because we saw moments of them being really close, but like, how did they get recruited, right? Like, how did they choose to get recruited, and like their training arc surely they didn't start out as being really amazing demon hunters, right? They had to train. Also, they didn't achieve the golden honeymoon. They only made a new one. So, like, for the next movie, would they be able to make the golden honeymoon? They'll finally be able to do golden? I don't know. Origin story would be great. I would love for them to dive deeper into Mira and Zoe's backgrounds. Because in the first movie they did, like when they were talking, they did a brief thing about their insecurities. Of like Mira feeling like she never fit in with her family and feeling kind of like she was the black sheep, but also feelings of being rejected. And then Zoe feeling like she's too much but not enough. It's like, give me more in-depth stuff. Give me more details. Give us background. Like, why do they feel like that? You know? You haven't seen it yet? Oh my gosh, please go watch it. I want the lore. Because we went super into detail for Rumi's insecurities, right? That was basically almost the whole movie. Focus on specific characters? Yeah! You want more Gino and Rumi? I will admit they are pretty cute. I will admit they are pretty cute. Also, Gino is really he's really silly. He's really silly. I was rewatching some of his moments and I was like, this guy is actually so silly. I can't take him seriously. Him running away in the bathhouse. Like, what? No serious guy would do that. 3 movies, each focusing on one of them? That would be awesome. But also, give me like a ton of moments of them just being like best friends. That will give me so much happiness. Show me a bunch of scenes of them being best friends and just being cute and happy together. Of neurodivergence, especially ADHD, hell yeah. Her lyrics and what it sounds like is literally, why did I cover up the colors stuck inside my head? If that isn't ADHD, I don't know what is. Also her personality. Overall. Slice of Life spinoff. I'm a huge fan of slice of life stuff. Also, I heard that they wrote like 30 songs, but they only ended up using a few. So, I wonder, you know, would it be cool if they released like an entire album? Like a whole 100x album, like a proper one. Also, for the line distribution in the songs, there needs to be more line distribution, because I love Rumi and I love her voice, but give the other girls more lines, please. Those 20 songs might be in the sequel or prequel. Yes. Wait, that'd be so good if they made a prequel and a sequel. So in the prequel, we can get them like them coming together and them becoming Huntrix and the new demon hunters in their training arc, and then the sequel of them like some kind of after thing of them achieving the golden Hun Moon finally. Here's a cutscene with Rumi and Gina in an aquarium. Oh my gosh. That's cute. Also, some of my cards are getting messed up. Some of them are upside down when they're not supposed to be. What's going on? What does Mira and Rumi and Mira represent? Good question. Well, I think Rumi's is pretty obvious of her having like, there's a part of her that she is ashamed about. My first thought was kind of like, well, she's ashamed of being part demon, so she's ashamed of like who she is. Kind of like something that I think there is. This might be me going maybe a little too in depth, but there in society there's a lot of there's a history in the human race of having a lot of discrimination against people who are mixed race, especially in the Asian world. You know, like off the top of my head, I know China, Japan, and Korea, all of them have had their fair share of bad blood in history. And even to this day, there's a lot of people who will kind of look down on you for being like Chinese Korean or Japanese Korean or Japanese Chinese or Japanese American, or you know, something like that, when your parents are of two different races. Yeah, I know I'm not super educated of the history on all of the details of what happened in the past between different Asian countries, because I was raised in America, and I learned American history of, like, you know, how America was founded and all that stuff, and there wasn't really much on Asian history at all, unfortunately. But it could be Rumi's kind of like, she feels ashamed because of the culture she lives in, that they don't accept the demons, right? Obviously, I don't think it's to that extent, but you know, it's something similar. The same idea of like not being fully what's expected of you. Especially people who there's this voice actor. Actually, I think this is a pretty good example. There's a voice actor, the voice actor of Sombra from Overwatch, Caroline. They are Hispanglo-Saxon, I think the word is. She has heritage of being of Hispanic and white heritage, but she comes like her skin color is much lighter, so she comes across as more white representing than Hispanic, but she is half Hispanic and speaks fluent Spanish and stuff like that. And that's also like a thing that happens with mixed race and society that Rumi could be also facing, is that she's part human, part demon, but most of her life she's been able to cover the part of her that is part demon and then be just human representing kind of thing. I don't know, that could be Rumi's thing. And then Mirrors is pretty straightforward, right? She's like the black sheep of the family. She's never conformed to her family ways. She's always done her own thing, which has caused some conflict within her family members' relationships. It's hilarious to listen to. Yeah, I mean the show itself, the movie is it's pretty silly. There's a lot of silly animations and scenes. Good morning, hello. But yeah, I would love for them to go more into depth of Mira and Zoe's stuff. Also give Mira and Zoe more lines in songs. You know, Golden was beautiful, but it's just Rumi singing. I know Mira and Zoe are doing the harmonies, and it sounds amazing. But also, give my girls more lines. It's from Korea and migrated to Canada? Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know if they'd be able to bring Genu back, because technically, I think he's dead. Technically. Shame having heritage that is not expected yet. Yeah. Yeah, they canceled the potential live action. Stop making live actions for everything. We do not need live actions for every type of animated media, please. I don't know who's in charge of deciding what movies and remakes are made, but like, they need to be stopped. They need to be stopped. Lion King is the only good one. I would argue How to Train Your Dragon is the only good one. Photorealistic SpongeBob. 90% of them are trash. I know Disney's Snow White live action was an absolute disaster. I know that was terrible. Made of garbage, Jesus. Oh, man. I'm gonna drink water. You know what I'd love? I would love to get more tarot cards. Like more tarot decks kind of thing. I do have cat tarot cards, but I'd like to get another deck. more K-pop animated movies, yeah. You know what also made me happy? From K-pop Demon Hunters is because the media is so popular. It's just really nice to see so many people and characters that look like me, right? I'm Chinese. I'm not Korean, but Asian people have similar facial features that European descent and other places around the world don't have similar facial features. And it's just so nice to look at all these characters and be like, these people look like me for once, like in popular media. It's just nice representation. It feels good. Feels good, man. Yeah, usually Asian representation in the West is not the best. But when it's made by an actual person from Korea and their Korean characters, it's like, yes. Yes. Can't find anyone I look like in Asian media. Low supply and stereotype based. Yep. Yep. But yeah, it's just nice, you know? It's just nice to feel like there's characters that look like me. It makes me happy. Especially growing up in like the 90s and 2000s era. Most representation was like, compared to 2025, it's really outdated and pretty racist. So feels good, man. Feels good. We're talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters is kind of my new hyperfixation, as well as Wednesday Season 2. Hi, hello. So yeah, it's a combination of K-pop Demon Hunters, Wednesday, yeah. It's kind of taken over the world. I kind of living for it though. Also, I saw a bunch of videos of them playing K-pop Demon Hunters at clubs, and people are super hyped for when they play the songs. That makes me so happy. Hyperfixating on it, crazy. Yeah, me too. But yeah, I got some Zoe attire for cosplay. Oh my gosh, it'd be so cool. It would be so cool to just do a Zoe cosplay and then just go out in public, like to the mall or something, and see if anybody's like, oh my god, Zoe. That'd be so cool. Oh, another thing, I don't go to cons. But if I were to go to a con, I could do a Zoe cosplay. Oh my god, yes. You watch my YouTube videos? Thank you. Thank you for watching my YouTube videos. Oh, Squid Game. I don't watch Squid Game because it's violent and scary. But Ali watches it, and I saw a few scenes. Custom Yuchi tarot cards? Oh, I don't know about that. A Pokemon parody for your idol, your rival? Wait, that's really cool. I gotta watch Wednesday season 2. Season was amazing. I'm really liking season 2 so far. I'm so excited to watch like the second part of season 2. It comes out September 3rd. And you know what else is happening on September 3rd? September 3rd is the last day for Yuchi Wiggle Pin pre-orders. Oops. So you should definitely pre-order one before they're done. Yep. Gamescom is about to start. Yeah. What's your YouTube pin? Exactly. I've also been brain rotting. Bunch of lizard remixes. I think one of my favorites is the popping bottles in your eyes like a lizard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting sleeping lizard. Am I right? Like lizard. Now I'm feeling so fly like a lizard. Like a lizard. Like a lizard. Thoughts on the song? Yeah, sure. I remember a silly meme that was passed around friend server. A Goon cosplayer stopped at airport security. Yeah. Heard that one earlier this morning. Yeah, I think that's gotta be one of my favorites. Wait, there's another one. I woke up thinking about it. Sometimes I just wake up in the morning and there's a song already immediately in my head. What was it? Damn it. Something about shaking your ass. No. Yeah. You know what to do with the big fat butt. Lizard, boo 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 boo. Lizard, boo 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 boo. Lizard, boo boo. Lizard. No, not wiggle. Lizard. That's not my name. They call me Lizard. That's not my name. Yeah, that's another one. Those are definitely some of my favorite lizard remixes that I've seen. Yeah. The second you wake up, understandable. Lizard. Boop, boop, boop. Lizard. Lizard. Good morning, good night. Guys, I'm hungry. I should probably start on tarot card reading now. Oh, alright, who's first? Hi, Tilda, hello. Who's first, Tails? For real? First up is Hansi. What kind of reading are you looking for? Should I take steps to get out of my situation or wait and hope it gets better? Alright. I have a new way of doing the card thingies too. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I need to bring up my cheat sheet. I'm hungry. Should I ask Callie to get me something to eat? Allie, I'm hungry. Can you feed me, please? Guys, what should I get? Oh. I was dreaming about food and I didn't get any. All I got was some stupid guy who didn't even give me any food. Hollow onsen card. Thank you, Dave, for the resub. Oh my gosh. Did you see the hollow card? Oh, fun. Ooh, fun. Anyways, back to the reading. Back to the reading. How many is this? Is it 7? 7. Past, present, future. Here we go. So, what happened in the past for you? So 7 of Swords is saying that you've been feeling steps to get out of your situation, or you hope it gets better. So something happened where you were feeling in the past, where the situation happened where it made you feel like somebody deceived you or robbed you of something. I'm not sure what. Something negative happened where you're not feeling good. The present card says that in the present moment there is a hidden path that will be revealed to you. So your answer and your solution will be revealed with time. In the present, actually. So like with time, meaning that your revelation will be coming soon, and you'll be able to clearly see what you should do. But you have to definitely look for it. Look for the signs, because it is hidden, right? It's hidden, so you have to look for the signs. Wheel of Fortune is saying that a completion or an ending, the start of something new will come. So your situation will put you in a new cycle where you'll move from the bad past cycle to a new one. And that could be getting out of whatever your situation is. Hi, Trickster. Hey. So yeah, so presently I think is look for the hidden signs. Look for your revelation, because it's there and you will be able to see what you need to do. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck with whatever it is. Hi Frodo, hello. Who's up next? Towel. They want general life advice. Okay. General life advice. Doofus Evil Incorporated. past, present, and future. The Chariot. Alright, the Chariot is all about motion and moving forward, advancement. Something happened in the past where you advanced in life and your life changed. Not sure if it was for the better or for worse, but there's some kind of advancement, some kind of change that happened in the past that currently led you to 8 of Wands, which is also movement and action. These are 2 movement cards. Activity, lots of action. Basically the same thing. Something, since it's general, something happened in your life. There is a life-changing event that happened where you were advanced forward, and you're currently still in that action and movement phase from the past one. But I think it's saying, because you're moving so fast, be careful to not... be careful for other people's intentions, especially those who may not have your best intentions at heart. This is a warning of, be careful to not be deceived or robbed. There you go. Good morning. Hello everyone. Also, just want to quickly say thank you everybody for the follows while I was doing my Demon Hunter rant. You like my voice? Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Lizard. 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 I'm so bad at shuffling. I'm sorry. I'll get better eventually. Every now and then I get a little bit bolder. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit bolder. Turn around. Who's next, Tails? General life read. Sure thing, Lost. What is life trying to tell you today? Ooh. Change is coming for you. Change is coming for you. Basically. Hi, Zeno. Hello. Hello, Ouroboros. Oh god, I need to do so many stats. So many stats. Alright, so Lost, this is general life advice. So judgment, in the past or recent past, there would have been some type of calling to you. Some type of calling that you're not living life to the fullest, or something is not balanced in your life. And so this was your calling to make a change. And now the present card, 6 of Cups, is Happy nostalgia. So I can kind of see this as like, how do I explain it? You're not living life to your fullest, and this is happy nostalgia. So this is kind of like telling you to embrace your inner child, kind of. Usually, typically, childhoods are like our happiest times in our lives because we have innocence and less worries that we normally have as adults. Typically, not for everyone, but normally, quote unquote normally. So this is a call for like embracing your inner child. And when you're able to embrace your inner child and reconnect with yourself in that nostalgic kind of way, your true calling, there's going to be an abrupt end somewhere in your life in the future. The death card is an abrupt end of a cycle. Very, very abrupt, which is why it's called death, right? But with that abrupt ending, there will be, see the sun rising in the background here? Something new is on the horizon for you. So a new cycle will begin and an old cycle will end. This could also be breaking out of a... This could also be like breaking out of the life that you're not living to your fullest and being able to start that life. Kind of like killing your old self and becoming a new, better self. It's a little bit dramatic, but your life could be happier from it. There we go. Oh my gosh, I feel like I feel like doing so many readings every week has been helping me a lot with just learning to do better readings and understanding the cards. So thank you guys for letting me practice on you. It makes me happy, because then the more I practice, the better I'll get, which is good. Yeah, do I also do readings for myself? I do, actually, yeah. Sometimes. Not all the time. I usually just do readings if I'm like having some kind of issue in life and I don't really know what to do. Next up is Brucey, and they need a generic reading. Okay. Generic advice. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Boo, boo, boo. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Boo, boo. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Oh, 2 pentacles. Okay, so this reading could be related to your material wealth and your career and money, potentially. So 6 of Pentacles is all about generosity. So something happened in the past where you were generous. It could have been you donated to a charity, or you donated your like volunteered your time and energy, or something happened where you helped someone else out of the kindness of your own heart and you weren't expecting anything in return from them, which has now led you to King of Swords, which is the responsibility, taking responsibility of your own thoughts. So that could mean, since this is a general reading, it's pretty generic. Generosity happened in the past. With something led you to this action, the generous action, made you have some kind of thoughts. I don't know what kind of thoughts they were. They could have been more on the negative side, which is why the King of Swords is asking you to take responsibility for your thoughts and your thought process, and to try to clearly see all aspects of the situation. Could be something, but yeah. And then Page of Pentacles is being, I think, presented with a new financial path. I don't know how these relate. Generous in the past, which led you to... Oh. I could almost see this as like these two specifically is more of like, you had something, you had thoughts related to your job, your career, or your money and wealth. Maybe even like changing jobs, quitting your job, or trying to go for a raise or a higher position. And the Page of Pentacles is you being presented with a new financial path. So like a new job, the thing that you were thinking of. Since it's general, you know, it could be anything. But could be anything there. Desert, desert, desert. Desert, desert, desert. Desert, desert, desert. The ads, they're playing. Of course they are. Oh, I should go ask Allie to get me food. What kind of food should I get? Maybe I should get hash brown. I don't feel like I'm in the mood for anything big. Pokeball in the morning. You know, there is a place where I get... I don't know if they're Pokeballs, but they're similar. They're like a bunch of healthy food. I'd be so down for that. But I don't think this door is open. Ooh, breakfast burrito. Cool. Thing was thick. Sheesh. Yeah, when the burritos are thick, you know it's gonna be good. There's a local Mexican place back in America where I used to live, and their burritos were girthy as fuck. They were freaking girthy. They were like this big. Yeah, I'll just message Allie. Okay, so I want hash brown and hot Taki. Yeah, please. Alright, who's next, Tails? California burrito? Hi, Yuchi. I know. Except it's Ouroboros. What kind of stuff are they looking for? Where their artistic journey takes them. Artistic journey. interesting. Alright, your past card, Six of Swords, is you're sailing to smoother waters, so the worst is behind you. Artistic journey. This could kind of be, since I'm an artist too, I could almost see this as you've learned the basics, which I think is probably the hardest thing when you're doing something artistic, is learning the basics and teaching your mind the artistic skill. And then you start getting the hang of things and things become easier. So that I could see this as you've learned the basics and you're ready to get into it. 10 of Cups. This is happy family, emotional fulfillment kind of thing, happily ever after. So presently you're feeling that emotionally you're feeling that you're pursuing something artistic because it makes you feel doing art and expressing yourself through art makes you feel emotionally fulfilled and happy, kind of thing. And you're hoping for kind of like you're hoping that you'd be able to pursue it for, I don't know, like your life purpose necessarily, but something that would be a significant thing in your life. And then your future card, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is about having to stand up for yourself and defend yourself. So your future could be, there could be people in your life that will disagree with your artistic pursuit. It could be family members, it could be romantic partners, friends, it could be employers. Like if you were to have an art piece, you want to have your art piece in a what is it called? In a, like an art museum or something like that. Getting your art pieces into an art museum can be very difficult if they don't meet the standard of that art museum, kind of thing. So this is like standing up for yourself, fighting for what you desire, which is pursuing art. And I'll be honest, pursuing art is not easy. I would know because I spent most of my life pursuing art too. It's not easy. There are many times where you will have to stand up for yourself. You will have to advocate for yourself. And it's hard. But if this is something that you want for yourself, go for it. Alright, who's up next, Tails? Next up is Alice. Not sure. They're still here, that's okay. They want generic reading, sure thing. Thank you guys for the follows, welcome. Just Ellie. Wait. Is it Eli? Or Ellie, depending. Number 1 or number 2? Eli or Ellie? Depending on people's pronunciations and spelling. Eli, okay. Got it, Eli. Is it a generic reading? General advice in life? Lizard, 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 bum, 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 bum. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Alright, let's see. Generic reading. So, Two of Swords means that something happened in the past where you needed to make a decision that led you to your present card, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Something happened in the past where you needed to make a decision where you're currently at, which is you're starting on a project, on a new job, working on something to earn money or meet a goal. And your future is saying Ace of Wands. Whatever you're working on, whatever project, skill, or looking for a job or starting a new job, Ace of Wands says that you will be starting. You're looking for a new job right now? Okay. So this is actually saying that you're going to start a new job soon. But the Knight of Pentacles says it's a movement card, so you have to put in the time and energy to get here. Nothing in life is handed to you for free. Boop, boom. So yeah, if you're willing to, in the present, work hard at finding the new job, working on your resume, submitting those job applications, it says you will be able to start a new job in the future. But you have to put in the work right now for it to happen. Yeah. Best of luck to you. I know the job market is like pretty spotty. Let's be honest, it's not the best. It's not the best. And I know like applying for jobs is quite difficult because there's a ton of places that'll be like, we're hiring, but then you never hire they never hire anyone. Weird. Alright, who's next, Tails? Is Shadesy, and they want love-related advice. Love reading! Yay! Love advice, as in, are you looking for a relationship, or are you currently in a relationship? Because there's like two different aspects of love advice stuff when it comes to that. Ouch. Looking, got it. Got it. The star. Six of Cups, Page of Swords. Interesting. Alright, so the star is, you know what they say about shooting stars is like make a wish. The star is about being hopeful. So past, present, future card. In the past, you were hoping for a relationship. You're hoping to find somebody. But in the present, perhaps, I can kind of see this as I'm not sure if you had any childhood friends But I can, since the Six of Cups is about nostalgia, especially back to childhood, I can see this as maybe when you were younger you wanted to pursue a relationship with people from your past, or even like a childhood friend, but that didn't happen for whatever reason. So for looking for relationship love, this could also be like reconnecting. Oh. Yeah, this could be reconnecting with like a past or childhood interest. When I say childhood, I mean like I don't know, somebody maybe you knew from high school or even college age kind of thing. Somebody from your past. This is saying maybe look for somebody from your past who you already know, somebody who you know you get along with, but you maybe lost touch or something. And then Page of Swords. A new mental or intellectual path. Swords is about your thoughts, your thought process, the way you think. So maybe reconnecting with someone from your past. Thought process though, for your future card. Mental or intellectual path? I'm not sure about this one. I'm gonna pull another card. Oh, interesting. So Four of Cups is being unsatisfied. Mine is a little complicated. Relationships are always complicated though. They're quite complex because we as humans are complex creatures. Anyway, so Four of Cups is saying unsatisfactory is in your future if reaching out to someone who you thought you'd work with. What? Weird. But then back to Page. I don't know if I'm knowledgeable enough to do this. This reading's a little hard. I need to take off my sweater. It's too hot. Oh. Actually, you know what this could be? This could be like a new way of thinking about someone else. Of like, It could be also like reaching out to someone who you're friends with in the past, but then having new feelings about them. Like new thoughts, not necessarily feelings, but like the way you think of them changes towards, could be towards like more friendship to romantic kind of thing. I get it now. I get it now. You're doomed. You're not doomed. yeah. Could be anything like that. But yeah. Maybe reaching out from someone from your past. Love reading? Alright, Philly, what kind of love reading are you looking for? Are you asking for only one person who fits the description and she is scary? Well, maybe you think she's scary, but if you reconnect, maybe the way you think about them will change. Right? Some people come across as scary. I definitely come across as scary to a lot of people. So many people say that I'm intimidating. But you know, if they took the time to get to know me, they would know that I'm not that scary. Oh, she's married? Oh. Platonic relationship? What guidance card can offer? Damn it, I just took my sweater off, but now I feel cold. Am I sick? I hope not. Eep. Eep. Pogsing, thank you for the subby. Welcome into the Bongo gang. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you so much. Platonic relationship guidance. Let go of a relationship that meant... Wait. Oh, you let go of a relationship that meant a lot to you? Was it like a friendship fallout kind of thing? Or is it like a two people just like grew apart? You know what I mean? Lizard, 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 bum. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. Thank you. Pentacles. Interesting. Felt like I was a germ to them. So you pulled yourself away. Pentacles makes this a little bit more difficult because they're usually related to money and material possessions. But we'll do I actually might redraw these. That's better. Alright, 3 of Cups, the Emperor, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I would say in the past you felt emotionally happy with this friend, but there was something that happened. Something happened that caused this happy, emotional connection with the person to be severed in some way. The Emperor is all about leadership, responsibility, and stuff like that. So presently, your present card, I could see this as you, like you said you kind of pulled away from this person. The Emperor is a leader, a figure of power. So I can see this as like your internal voice, your internal power. But also in the card you can see that he's alone. He isn't surrounded by anyone else. He sits alone on his throne, right? So presently you've kind of isolated yourself. And then the Wheel of Fortune is your future card. You've isolated yourself, but why? And you said that you think you're a germ to them. But why? What makes you feel like that? Did something happen where they reacted to you that made you feel that way? Or is it all inside your head? Then Wheel of Fortune is change and evolution, fate and luck. They've brought nothing but happiness in my life, and I brought nothing but trouble for them. Do you see it as trouble, but what do they see it as? Kind of thing. Have you sat down and talked heart to heart with this person? Or did you make this decision yourself? Right? And for your future card, the Wheel of Fortune, everything is kind of up in the air. It could work out for you, or you could move on. And yeah, it really depends. I think it depends on this present card. That was a self-made decision. Okay. So I think this Emperor card is telling you to sit down and talk with this person, because if you see yourself as a burden to them, but they don't see you as a burden, then that just comes down to a lack of communication between you two. And you guys could have a really great friendship, a relationship, but remember that it takes two people, right? These kinds of decisions, you can make the decision to pull away. But it's really important. If this is a relationship that you value and you like and you love, it's important to take responsibility, to take that leadership, and figure it out together instead of pulling away. I Alright, Tails, who's up next? I wish you luck. Everybody's listening, maidens. Hello, Kaios. Thank you for the follow. Steamy Moose Milk, and they want general advice. Cool. Somebody wanted to see them again, but they never showed up. Ugh. That's tough. Yeah, that's really tough. Alright, wait, Steamy Moose Milk is up next. Alright, so this one is for you for general advice. Alright. General advice. General advice. Hi, Yami, hello. General advice. 3 of Pentacles in your past. Something happened in the past where you entered some kind of apprenticeship or you got advice and guidance from someone or a group of people that were more knowledgeable than you. 8 of Wands is, it looks like in the present day, based on your apprenticeship, you are moving forward with whatever your goal is, whatever you're working on. Could also be like a skill or a job you're leveling up in. You're moving forward, which is a good thing. But then you have 7 of Cups. This is your future card. So this new skill or this new job or whatever you're working on will lead you to many opportunities, but you're gonna have a hard time choosing which one you think is right for you. So you'll face some indecision in the future. But because the reading as a whole, I would say when you do face this indecision in the future, you can always rely on your mentorship for advice to make that decision. Think about, like, you can go to them and ask what they would do, kind of thing, if they were in your shoes. There we go. That was pretty straightforward reading. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Alright, who's up next, Tails? Oh. Do you need a general reading? Okay. General reading. Ooh. Oh, these cards really want to come out. That's quite a lot of wands. Okay, Agent. There is a lot of energy happening in your life right now. For what I see. So... Wands, huh? How many is this? 9, right? 9 of Wands. Something happened in your past where you are feeling tired and exhausted, where you need a rest. But your present card, 7 of Wands, is saying that you feel like you need this rest, but You feel like you need to keep working. You need to keep going. You need to... In blunt terms, this is standing up for yourself or defending yourself. But I can see this is also of like you feel like you need to keep this momentum going. You need to keep up the work and the presence for whatever it is. It is saying though, Six of Wands is saying that you will get a victory soon in the future. This is the happy victory card. So your hard work in the present time will lead you to a victory. And from this victory, see, this guy is standing on his own 2 feet, fighting off these other wands. But the victory card, he gets to ride on horseback. His victorious wand. He has a steed, so you're gonna be able to get that rest and break that you need or want. But you have to fight for it as well. That could be another thing. Have to fight for it, as in like, it could be a situation where you need the rest, but your circumstances isn't letting you. But if you fight for your well-being, for what you need, you'll be able to get it. That could also be it. Alright. Frodo, and they want about mental health. Okay. Mental health. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. There is a significant change in your past that led you to presently feel unfulfilled in some way, which is maybe why your mental health is not where you want it to be, kind of thing. So not emotionally happy, or you have disinterest. I can almost see this as like burnout. I can see this as you had something happened where you that led you to really bad burnout, which is not great. And your future card is saying that you will get a calling, saying that this burnout life is not for you, and there will be this calling where you'll be able to see clearly. You'll be able to see clearly, and when you're able to see clearly, you'll know what you need to do to get over this burnout. There will be some kind of change in direction in your life. You're gonna make a change, and that change will help you get out of that burnout feeling. Wordsmith from YouTube chat, and they want generic reading? Sure. Sure. Two aces. Interesting. Ace of Swords. So in the past, you developed a new way of thinking. So or you gained a new perspective, which led you to currently having a new emotional beginning. You got two aces and pages, so something is happening, something new is happening in your life. You gained a new perspective, which in the past, which led you to an emotional new beginning. So feeling something new from a new perspective. And your future from this new perspective and this new way of feeling will birth a new financial beginning. So this could be like an idea, maybe. An idea, you get this idea where you think of, oh, that's what I want to do in life. And this will definitely make me emotionally fulfilled. And then you will think of pursuing that for your life purpose or career or something like that. But new things are happening in your life. New positive things. Mm-hmm. Hi, Grady, welcome. Hello, hello. Next up is code. They want finances related stuff? Sure thing. Finance related. The Emperor, Page of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Emperor, leadership, taking control of your life, your decisions, taking responsibility. Something in the past where you took responsibility for yourself. You took a leadership for yourself. You put in work and effort to make something happen. Page of Pentacles is a new financial path will be presented. So I could see this as you worked hard. I don't know if you have a job currently or you're looking for a job, but if you have a job, it could be you worked really hard in your current position, which will lead you to a raise or a higher role. And if you don't have a job, this could be working hard at submitting your job applications, and this could be being offered a new job. Queen of Wands. Wondering how to nurture yourself or a situation. Being offered a new job. This could be so Wands is all about movement. You know what's important also is when you're offered a new job, making sure to read the fine print and stuff, especially if it's related to some kind of contract. So making sure you're not jumping forward on an opportunity without reading the fine print. Getting all of the information to make an informed decision. Because I'll be honest, just because you're offered a job doesn't mean that it's going to be something that will be beneficial to you. You also do Uber. Oh, okay, okay. If that's the case, were you thinking of pursuing a different type of job, perhaps? Perhaps pursuing a different type of job? And you're considering where to go? Variable, thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I could see this as you like kind of looking for a new opportunity or like a new type of job. Depending. Alright, Tails is next. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome. Anything to make more money? Right. Still doing the same thing? Oh, you know, the Emperor thing, it could be like your past experience. So you have experience doing Uber jobs. You could potentially find a new higher paying job opportunity based on your past experience doing Uber, right? Think of the skills it takes to doing Uber stuff, right? In food delivery. You need to know technology, like knowing how to use GPS. You need to know how to drive or have some type of transportation, like a bike or a motorized bike or a car. Those kinds of things. And you also need to know how to work probably pretty long hours, driving around a lot. So it's possible you could maybe level up your job by, instead of doing food delivery, have you ever considered doing different, like working for maybe like a delivery company, working in delivering other things, maybe? American Truck Simulator. I don't know, that kind of stuff, right? Think about your current skills and what you can do and what you're good at, and apply it to a better paying job. Yeah. Postman even, maybe. Next up is Grumpy Taco, and they want general advice? Alright. Okay, Grumpy Taco. Hey. Page of Pentacles. Something happened in the past where you either started a new job, or you're working on something to earn money or meet a goal, which has led you to King of Swords, which is taking responsibility of your thoughts. So this goal you started working on, what made you, something made you think a certain way. Not sure what it is, but it's saying to rein your thoughts and take responsibility of them. And your future card, the High Priestess, is trusting your intuition that not all of the information has been revealed to you. Something is hidden. And you'll need to trust your intuition so you're able to move forward with your mission or goal or your new job, whatever it may be. Who's up next, Tails? Alright, Laura from YouTube chat. Genetic reading, okay. Generic reading, judgment. So in the past, you had a change in your life. Something changed in your life. You made a new decision. A change of direction, perhaps. Knight of Swords. Because of that change, you've been determined to think differently. You have like this new perspective that you, because of this awakening. Nagi, oh my gosh, thanks for the raid. Hi. You finna grade cute. Hi everyone, nice to meet you guys. I'm Yuchi. I am a Capricorn Vtuber. We're doing tarot card readings for chat. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Yeah. Right. Yeah. There's a change, something changed in your past, which presented a new way of thinking to you. And you're determined to think a different way than you didn't think before. And thus, this new way of thinking, like this new mindset you have, will give you a financial opportunity in the future. Thank you. I'm glad your stream was well. Thank you, thank you. Ow. Oh, I accidentally scratched my hand. Ow. Yeah, there you go. A new mindset will help you in your finances and your financial future. Good morning, Yoshi. Hello. Alright, who's up next, Tails? Thank you everybody for the follows, by the way. Thank you. Welcome in. Big scary bunny. They want a love reading. Alright. Is it on finding love finding love opportunities? Or is it you're in a relationship and you need some advice on stuff that's going on? Right? Isn't it nice though? Oh, Knight of Swords again. The devil. Reconnecting love. Reconnecting love. Got it. Okay. Knight of Swords. Okay, so you had in the past something forced you to think in a new way. Specifically think about this person in a new way. Which leads to the present King of Wands. Is taking leadership or responsibility of your actions in life. So you say reconnecting love, so it could be that you think that you want to reconnect with this person. And the King of Wands is saying that it is your responsibility to take that action. But if this is an ex, which it might be, the future card is warning you of potential bad relationship, of what's the reason why you grew apart or you broke up in the first place, right? Is this person good for you? Do they bring out the best in you, or is it unhealthy in a toxic relationship? It really is up to you, right? This is your life. You get to decide what you want to do. So if you want to reconnect with that person, you have to take that action, but be warned about, don't forget the reason why you aren't together anymore, or the reason why you grew apart to begin with. Temptation. Alright, who's next? Who's up next, Tails? Oh gosh. They are bad to have. You know what they say, never go back to your ex. I'm waiting for you. Who's up next, Tails? Next up is Angel, and they want a genetic reading. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, before we start though, I'm gonna go piss. Go piss, girl. Okay, BRB. took my vitamin gummies. And Allie's about to go get some Timmies for me. Yum yum. Also, I don't know if melatonin gummies actually work. But I did take them last night. And I was able to fall asleep. Though I don't know how soon after it was. I was still able to though. Timmy's is best coffee. I like getting hot chocolate. You guys wanna say hi to Bangood? Bangood! Say hello to everyone. He's like a little potato. He's so squishy. Chonky. What's the mood for today, guys? What's the bongo mood for today? Sadness? Happiness? Sleepy? You have 3 choices. Technically 4. EP? Okay. EP it is. It's Sunday morning, right? Oh, it is. It's Sunday. Sorry, my brain is thinking about K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm just playing the song in my head right now. K-pop Demon Hunters. Anyways, back to the readings. Alright, who are we doing next again, Tails? You're my sugar pop. You're all I need. Every job I need. You're my sugar pop. My sugar pop. You're my sugar pop. Meow 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 meow. Pew 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 meow pew 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 meow pew. I was thinking about I was done. Meow 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 I was thinking about Mira punching the demon with the water holder. What is that called? the water kettle. Bonk, bonk, bonk. It's a thing. I think it's like, yeah, it's like the kettle you put. I have one. You put water in it, and then it heats up the water to a certain temperature, and then you can use it for like tea, or instant coffee, or instant ramen. Anyways, general reading. Hi HD, welcome. Or not instant coffee. Yeah. If you haven't watched it yet, you better go watch it, because it's the best thing that's ever happened. Genetic reading for Angel. Okay. In the past, you will have had some type of apprenticeship or mentorship. People to help you learn. Presently, though, you are facing some conflict. It could be conflict with colleagues, actually. So this could be like a work thing where you Three of Pentacles, you entered a job. You have mentorship from somebody who's experienced, but there could be competition and challenges and conflict with your co-workers. But your future card, if you're able to get over some potentially nasty co-workers that you can just kind of tolerate and deal with, it could lead you to getting a raise or moving up in that job or skill or whatever that situation is. This is usually a card of generosity, but based on this reading, I see this as a like you're the one who's chosen to receive the generosity, if that makes sense, instead of you yourself being generous. Or it could be completely the other way around, and it's saying that to get over this present conflict, moving forward in the future, you need to be more generous with your coworkers. It could be either. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Not me. Haha. I don't know anything. Who's up next, Tails? They want work-related advice? Sure. Yippee! 8 of Cups. Moving on or walking away from an emotional past. Presently, too. 3 of Swords, heartbreak, and emotional loss. Blink, blink, blink. Oof. But then your future holds a new job or a new opportunity. Are you currently unemployed, or do you have a job and you're looking for a new job or some kind of raise or new opportunity? By any chance, one of those? One of those, perhaps? hoping for a raise right now. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, these are kind of weird. I can maybe see this as moving on, but I don't know about this one. Okay, this might make a little bit more sense. So moving on from your past could also be like... moving on from any thoughts of insecurity or low self-esteem as well. And then Eight of Pentacles is the master craftsman. This is currently right now, so this is suggesting in the present you working hard to hone your skills and get that experience in to be able to move on to getting that raise. But yeah, I think it's saying just focus on honing your skills and gaining any experience you possibly can, because the more experience and skill you have, the likelier you'll be getting that raise. But also, if you... So since this is the master craftsman, they're known for doing very good work. So when you hone your skills and you get a reputation of being reliable and having good quality work, that's also a higher chance of getting a raise because you'll be known for doing good. You know what I mean? How many people do we have left, Tails? Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, of course. I hope you get a raise. You deserve it. I'm sure you've been working really hard. Kairos, and they want career guidance. Okay. Anything in particular? Or just like not really sure where to go? Oh, what does your career have in store? Okay. Can you tell me anything about your career currently, if you're comfortable telling me, like, any details of like what you're pursuing, your experience, any kind of training or schooling you've had? From this alone, it tells me that you are either finishing school or you're... yeah, finished. You finished something where you've learned a lot. My hands look so small. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so the magician. So in your past, I can see this as you finishing training, schooling, mentorship, where you've learned and honed your skills. You have everything you need to succeed. So you can see the magician has wands, swords, cups, and pentacles, all at his disposal. Self-taught editor, started working on some streamers and some struggles. Okay. Alright, self-taught editor, I see. So this could be like a The Magician, I see this as like you have the skills and experience to do this editing, right? And you definitely have technically an endless amount of people that you could work for, because there's tons of streamers, right? So there's a lot of opportunity there. Eight of Cups, leaving behind your self-doubts. You're currently right now working on leaving behind your past struggles, self-doubts, anything related to emotional stuff that happened in the past. And then the Sun, this is your future card. So basically it's saying you will be happy and successful in your future. But you have to process and leave behind the bad things to get there. But otherwise, yes, you will be very successful. Whether the rocks are to give your readings good energy. Like that reading right there. Yeah, that was a really nice reading. Okay, I don't like shuffling the other way, so I'm doing it this way. Actually, maybe I should do both. I'll just do both. Yeah, should we do this? Creeping accurate. That's why tarot cards are so fun. Is because the readings are from our universe, right? It's all like unknown. It's all unknown. But the universe knows. It knows. Mr. Third? They didn't say anything specific? Okay. I'll do a generic reading for Mr. Third then. The palm of my hands, well, I don't know about that. Generic reading. Okay, in the past you were forced to think... Not forced, but you were determined to have a new mindset. Something in the past led you to a new mindset. And then, because of that, you had a new financial path presented to you. Currently, this could be like one of those like growth mindsets kind of thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's all about that mindset. If you have that mindset of like you can do anything, you can achieve anything, sometimes that's all you need. And so you'll get this, you are currently being presented with a new financial path or opportunity. But in the future, it's telling you that you're going to need inner strength to be able to pursue this new thing that you might or might not desire. If it is job related, it could be important just for making a living for yourself. Doot, doot. You can do it unless it's the devil card, which is procrastination. True. Speaking of the devil, right there. A devil card, temptation and procrastination. Yami is next. Advice related to their roommate. Their roommate, interesting. So if it's advice about their roommate, I assume that you don't get along with your roommate? Or like something's happening where you guys are clashing? They were roommates. Hi, Phoba. K-pop demon hunters have consumed my life. Yep. Pretty much. Did I cut my nails? Did I? Huh. Not recently. Or maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe it was like last week. They look okay. Oh my god, they were roommates. Alright, advice regarding your roommate. Queen of Cups. Emotional nurturing from women in your life, like a wife, sister, girlfriend, mom, etc. So your past card is saying that you should have probably received some kind of emotional nurturing from a woman in your life. The Ace of Wands. Starting something new. So something new is starting. Sounds like maybe you're having conflict with your roommate, potentially. Maybe like a new conflict, unfortunately. And thus your future. 10 of Swords. Looks like a fight. Fight, conflict, but it's also an end of a cycle, and the worst is behind you. So this is pretty open-ended, but this could be a lot of different things, like you get a new roommate because you weren't able to work things out, or you were able to have a conversation and work it out together and you start a new cycle together, kind of thing. 8. I don't know if I'll finish in time. That's okay. Alright, who's next, Tails? Cottage. Alright. General advice. Page of Cups, Judgment, and Temperance. Okay, in the past there was a new emotional beginning, which led to your current awakening of change in life. You're going on a new path. Temperance. Like a change of direction. Something in your life is changing related to your emotional awakening. Temperance. in the future with this change, it's asking you to be patient and find a balance in your life, because usually this type of big change, usually from big arcana cards, is gonna be quite it can be difficult. It can be difficult, so it's important to have patience, trust the process, and find balance in your life so you're able to manage and maintain. And this change is for the better, right? This isn't a bad change. This is for your own good type of thing. Bye, Sino. Have a good one. Generic advice? I'm speed running. I'm the devil. I am Satan. Alright, Tash. Alright, so in the past you faced something bad in your life. It could be procrastination, temptation, or addiction to like substances or other people or situation or something, whatever it may be. That's the past. But Four of Wands is having stability in your home life. So presently you found stability in your home life. Possibly from overcoming the bad things of the devil. And now that you found stability from getting over this, other people, bad past with other people, got it. Okay. So like relationship wise, relationships also don't, when I do relationship readings, it doesn't necessarily need to be love readings, but it can be just like any relationships, family, friends, co-workers, etc. Whatever it may be. So past toxic relationships, bullying and backstabbing. Past toxic relationships, you found that you are more stable without them. Am I right? And thus the worst is behind you, and you're able to start a new cycle. You're able to go on without them. Maybe make new friends that will be nicer to you, kind of thing. But yeah, it's definitely that realization that these people are not good for me. But the worst is behind you, and now you know what to look out for when making new friends, right? You know all of the red flags you can look out for, so you can avoid types of people like that in the future. I think that's the most important thing when moving on from toxic things, is learning from the experience. That is the important thing. Learning to know the signs, the red flags, the little details that people on the surface would miss easily. Trusting that intuition, seeing people for who they really are. Is Napa? They ask for self-growth. Self-growth. lots of energy. Lots of energy. Okay, in the past you've had conflicts with other people in your life. Or it could be inner conflict. Whatever that may be. It could be either. Two of Wands. Because of these conflicts, you need to make a decision on where you go in your life. You need to decide if you're going to keep these people in your life, or if it's not about people and it's about your internalness in your brain. You have to make a decision. Do I want to be at war with myself for the rest of my life? Or do I want to move on? Hot talkie? Mochi says hi. Mochi said, and then, if it is related to other people in your life, this is about boundaries in your future. If you've had conflicts and fights with other people, this is making sure you stand up for yourself, having those boundaries. Self-growth, I found in my past, is it's extremely important to state your clear boundaries to other people, and if they refuse to respect your boundaries, it is not on you, but it's important to communicate those, state them clearly, and let people be known. She's bald. She's bald and she's torturing people with hair. Who's up next, Tails? Bye. Kitty from YouTube chat, they want for love advice. Okay. Swords, swords, swords. Hi, Raisin. Alright, so Queen of Swords, nurturing a new, your thoughts. Nurturing your thought process. Standing up for yourself kind of thing. If you're in a relationship, I could see this as stating your boundaries, like I said before. Thinking of what your boundaries are, what you need and want out of the relationship. Standing up for yourself. And the Knight of Swords is being determined to have a new way of thinking. So you're determined to have a new way of thinking for yourself. For yourself. Right? Standing up for yourself. Making sure that you are a priority, that you're respected and you feel loved. That's important. And the Knight of Cups. You'll be able to emotionally move forward. Oh, this could also be like, if you're not in a relationship already, this is like self-work you have to do before you're going to be ready to enter a relationship. Because this is your future, you being emotionally ready to move forward. But you need to know yourself first. You need to know what you want. You need to know what you need. You need to know your boundaries. You need to know that you deserve respect. Who's next, Tails? It's Rat and they asked for career advice. Okay. The Fool. The Fool is the taking a leap of faith. So in the past, you have taken a leap of faith. You've made a risque decision to start something, and you don't know how it will turn out. Thus leading to how you're currently feeling. Feeling like... I don't know if feeling is the right one, I'll be honest. Oh look, a decision. Alright, you took that leap of faith and now you've come to a point where you need to make a decision and where you need to go next in your life. And guess what? After that, it's another decision. Where you go next. And then, based on where you go next, another decision lies in your future. Your choice to pursue or give up or try something new. What will it be? Another one. Alright, Tails, who's next? Spin bars. Colliding Nicholson. Love advice. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I should learn all of the lyrics to the songs in Demon Hunter. King of Wands. So in the past, you took responsibility for your actions and what you're doing in life. So, I could almost see this as you were responsible for rushing into a new relationship, which led to some unhealthy stuff going on. That is if you're in a relationship, but if you're not, if you're looking for a relationship, this could be you. You are the problem. This could be you. This could be you. You're the problem. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself. You need to figure out. You need to figure out all of your toxic traits about yourself, and then once you figure out those inner turmoils, you'll be able to emotionally move forward for emotional maturity and responsibility. So think about your red flags. Think about all the things that you don't know about what it means to be in a relationship. Seek out good examples of people who are in healthy relationships and see what their dynamic is like. Alright, who's next? Look, let's be honest. All of us need self-improvement throughout our lives. It is very human and nothing to be ashamed of. I am always on that path to try to look for self-improvement no matter what. Because guess what? Humans make mistakes all the time. Sometimes they're mistakes we're ashamed of. Sometimes they're mistakes we don't even know we made. I look back at my own past relationships and I see that I was definitely in some toxic relationships. But I also acknowledge that I wasn't a perfect partner either. And let's be honest, right? When you're in a toxic relationship, it's hard to be a good partner to that other person when they're always making you feel bad or they're like trying to manipulate you. That kind of stuff. It's hard to be a good partner when you know that this other person obviously does not have the best intentions. So yes, I can acknowledge that I wasn't perfect either. But I wouldn't place all of the blame on just myself or the other person. This is just my own situation. I'm not saying this is for everyone. Some situations it is 100% the other person. But yeah, exactly. Relationships take two people. And so that relationship only exists because of those two people. So it's both people's responsibility to nurture and grow the relationship. Yep. Oh, hi, Mochi. Why are you staring at me? You're looking at me like you're hungry. They're eating, yeah, of course. I mean, also, Neko-san, like, I've totally been there, just like I said, from my past relationship, where it's like I was in a toxic relationship where my partner refused to communicate with me about things that bothered them that I did or said, and because of that, they grew resentment towards me. So it's like every time I was with them, it just felt like they absolutely hated my guts. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, you can close the queue. But yeah. It's vital for sure, yeah. They had some emotional, they had some mental problems. I believe they were diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which makes emotional and mental well-being things very difficult. Very difficult. Exactly the same. Yeah. Obviously, now, like, I don't blame them 100%. Of course, some emotional and mental disabilities and diagnosis can definitely be an explanation for behavior, but still, it is never... it doesn't excuse people's behavior, if that makes sense. Like, just because I have ADHD and autism doesn't mean that I'm excused for being an awful person to other people. I can't be like, oh yeah, sorry I was a terrible person. It was my autism. You know what I mean? Or like, sorry I was a terrible person. It was my depression. You can't blame your behavior on your mental or emotional diagnosis and disabilities. Just floored me. Oh, sorry. Anyways, what's happening next, Tails? Chair with gun, they asked for love advice. What kind of love advice are we looking for here? Are you looking for love, Chair, or you're in a relationship and you're looking for advice inside of the relationship? Ooh, we haven't gotten the Empress in a while. Nice. You're in a relationship, just worried that I'm not doing enough. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. I see the Ace of Pentacles as you starting the relationship, kind of thing. Pentacles is usually related to money and material wealth, but I also see it as stability, because Pentacles is based on earth signs. The earth element, and earth is known for being stable, secure, reliable kind of thing. So I see this as you like starting your relationship in the past, and now this is you, Nine of Swords, feeling thinking a lot of worry, bad mental health, anxiety. You're worrying that you're not enough, kind of thing. The Empress, though, I think the Empress is here to give you comfort. The Empress is known to be a motherly figure, like a nourishing and nurturing motherly figure, like I'm here for you kind of thing. She is also here to birth a new idea, create something new. So this is your future. I could definitely see this as this is a new idea for you, that new idea or even new mindset, that you're feeling worry right now. You're feeling like you're not doing enough, but a nurturing idea that gives you comfort that, you know, things are okay and these are your own worries. And remember, like I said before with the other relationship thing, a relationship is always two people, right? The relationship exists because of both you and your partner together. So when you're having these feelings of worry, talk with your partner, you know, be open with them and say like, hey, I feel like I'm not doing enough. Figure out why you feel that way. Like, Do you feel like you're not doing enough because of your partner's reactions, the way they communicate with you? Like when you do something for them, do they seem ungrateful or they don't care? You know, what is their love language and what is your love language, right? Everybody has different love languages. My love language is acts of service because I'm a very individual, busy person. So when somebody does something for me that helps me out, I really appreciate that kind of thing. Other people, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, gifts. I forget the other one. Is that only four? There's a lot of different love languages, you know? But yeah, talk with your partner, be open together, figure out why you're feeling like you're not enough. And since they're your partner, I'm sure they really do care about you. And so if you're feeling like you're not doing enough, then you'll be able to work together to find ways to make you feel like you are enough. Yeah. There you go. Alright, next. I'll do like one or two more-ish. Words, oh yeah, words of affirmation. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, of course. But yeah, you really should just like sit down with your partner and just talk about it together, you know? Talk about it. Also, the more you talk, the more opportunity you get to just like get to know each other even more. Assuming that this may be a newer relationship for you. Who's next, Tails? Phobo's next? Right, Phobo, what kind of reading are you looking for here? Give me some insight. Chicka 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 chicka. Hi Dante, welcome. Oh my gosh, the Hex Girls. Big fan. Relationship advice, the usual. Okay, are you looking for a relationship or are you in a relationship and looking for advice for your current relationship? What we got? Ouch. I need to do a shoulder exercise because my shoulders feel kind of stiff. Ugh. I'm in a confusing spot about my current relationship. Got it. Can you tell me a little bit about it? If you're comfortable doing so? Hope, the Empress, Queen of Swords. So I see this as in the past you were very hopeful about this relationship? Long distance, okay. Yeah, in the past you're hopeful about this relationship, feeling like you'd like to be together and eventually maybe not be long distance. The Empress again, the way you're feeling right now, the current you. The current you. Having some confusing things about your long distance relationship. So this is also like birthing new ideas, creating something new. Kind of thing. I'm gonna of thinking about this a little bit more too myself. A new idea. A new idea, as in, like, how you want your relationship to be. Yeah, you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving, right? Time-wise, right? Exactly. So you had hope for this relationship, and you wanted it to be nurturing and loving and equal, and where you can be vulnerable with each other and be open. But it hasn't turned out that way so far. Queen of Swords. It's nurturing your thought process and standing up for yourself. So this is your future card. This is what you should do. So you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving. Since this is Swords, this really does come down to communication again. That you should talk with your partner and express that. You should express this to them. You feel like you're putting more effort in than they are. And since it's long distance, figure out why. Like, is their schedule just really packed? Do they go to college? Do they have a job? Do they have family responsibilities that gets in the way of them spending time with you? Delivery's here, yay! But yeah, this really comes down to communication, standing up for yourself, stating that you feel this way. Hot chalky. Because from my own past experience, if you don't talk about your small issues, with time they grow into resentment, and then it can feel like you can't talk to your partner. And if you feel like you can't talk to them, that's not a good sign. Allie agrees with me. Allie and I talk all the time. Well, because we live together, so. We also talk to Mochi. Mochi wants more food, by the way. Does he look fat? Maybe you could, okay. I was gonna suggest wet food, but that's fine. Okay, bye. Thank you, yeah. 3 more people? Sure. Let's do 3 more people. Who's up next, Tails? Mr. Tails, start digging through your card list. Coco's next. They have a relationship. Hi, Charles. Thanks. They have a relationship already. Okay. Hi, Fry. Hello. Alright, I'm hung up on a past relationship. I'm trying to get over it. 5 of Pentacles is you're feeling like you're out in the cold. You're feeling like in the past, your past card. So you're grieving the loss of your past relationship. Help is nearby. As you can see, these 2 people are out in the cold and the snow, but there's a church nearby that will be willing to help them, but they're walking away from it. They don't see the window. But it looks like you were able to see that window because it says you have everything you need to succeed right now. So you're currently in a relationship. Sometimes being able to talk about it with your friends or your current partner to just help you process it is all you need. I could also suggest therapy. Therapy is always good no matter what. I went to years of therapy. Good experience. Really good for processing those deep, hidden feelings and emotions kind of thing. But you do have everything you need to succeed right now. Oh, you talked to your therapist about this. Great. So yeah, you have those resources and support systems there for you. But moving on to your future, Page of Swords. A new mental path. So I see this as you have your resources to help you get over this past relationship, and this is your future of you working towards that new mental path, right? Getting over them. It takes time. It's not something you can easily do overnight, but that's why you have your support systems and your help. So I think this is more of a patience and look for what's working in your favor, and you'll be able to get over it. That's good that you have a therapist though. Yeah, that's already really good. Alright, Lux is next. Are the cameras in my room? I just know. I would consider myself to be pretty... I would consider myself to have a lot of wisdom. When I was young, all the adults in my life said I was so mature for my age and I was like an old soul, even though I was so young. I've always kind of been like that. It's because I've lived 5 lives already. Yeah, this is my 5th reincarnation. Isn't that nice? In a current relationship, but not really speaking to each other. Ooh. Would you be willing to tell me a little bit more details on why you're not speaking with each other? Was there an argument or a disagreement or a fight? ADHD people make it introspective. Could definitely be that, yeah. Hi, Ark, welcome. I made an error and they did not approve of what I did. Okay. Alright, so in the past, 10 of Cups, this is the happily ever after card. So in the past, it seems like your relationship was fine and everything was good and happy. But then the error happened. And so, Queen of Cups, I think this is asking you to reach out to a woman in your life. It could be a sister, a mother, grandmother, a teacher, a friend. Reach out to a trusted female friend or companion and try to ask for their advice, for their help, their emotional wisdom, perhaps, even. And from that advice, maybe you'll be able to learn something and you'll be able to start talking again, and then you will be you'll be able to reconcile your relationship. This is like a celebration of family, so I can see this as a celebration between you and your partner, as in coming together again, healing that rift. But to get here, you need to go through the rough stuff. You need to get advice. You need to seek help from those who you trust, especially from a female person in your life, like I said before. And then you'll be able to save that relationship. Yeah, I do wish you the best. I do. I hope things work out for you guys. Relationship advice? Alright, Healy. Tell me about your relationship life. What's your love life like? Are you in a relationship right now? Are you looking for a relationship? What's going on for you? No worries, we will have more tarot card readings next week. Hi Shine, welcome. Enjoy these a lot. I really enjoy doing these a lot too. Single, currently looking for one, unsure how to move forward with. Oh, it's a girl you like. Okay. I see. Hello, Uncle Shane. What time does stream start? I usually start stream around 5 a.m. Pacific time. Do I have oracle cards? I don't. I haven't looked into those yet. Alright, Queen of Wands. So yeah. Hi. So this is you wondering how to move forward, basically. This is wondering how you're able to move forward from the past. This is a card of saying you feel like you're being deceived, as in deceived as in you could be thinking you're not sure if the person you like, the girl you like, is who she says she is, or you may have an image or expectation for who she is, but she may not be that person, kind of thing. Maybe. So it's kind of similar to when you put people on pedestals, if that makes sense. You put them on this pedestal and you have this expectation of what their image should be, of who they should be, what they're like. This could be more of like a not having any expectations, so you won't have any feelings of disappointment for, well, I thought she would be more like this, but she's actually like this, kind of thing. That could be holding you back from moving forward and could be adding to your nervousness, something that you might not have thought of or considered, kind of thing. And then this is your future card. This is the celebration, the family celebration, or this could be your future of being celebrating your successful relationship together? Potentially. Potentially. It's usually known as a social gathering celebration or a family celebration. Yeah. But it can also be, I can also see it as like an emotional celebration, since this is Three of Cups. It's related to your emotional well-being. This could be an emotional celebration of overcoming the feelings of uncertainty you may have, the things you haven't considered, and then you'll be able to move forward like you want to, because you'd like to move forward. But yeah, figuring out those maybe insecurities and thoughts of I don't know. So I'll be completely honest with relationships. It's very rare to find someone who's like, wow, this person is absolutely perfect for me in every single way possible. It's pretty rare. It's not impossible, but it's pretty rare. So it's good to keep an open mind, not have those expectations of, well, this person is obviously the most perfect for me ever. And if they're not the most perfect, then, then it's a red flag. It's not gonna work out. Which isn't the case. Relationships take time and effort from both people. Yippee! But that was everyone. Yay! Thank you guys for helping me practice my readings today. I feel like I did a pretty decent job today with readings. I feel like I'm getting better, which is a good sign, because then you guys will get better readings from me. Yeah. Yay! Open mind and heart. Don't let myself get in the way. Yep. And also, of course, have confidence. True. Did you guys pre-order your Yuchi wiggle pin yet? We have a total of 16 pre-orders and we need 25. So we're very close. We only have 2.5 weeks left. Make sure to check the links. They're at the top of Twitch and YouTube chat. Yeah. I'm completely wrong most days. Well, depends. Anyways, I will be streaming again on Wednesday. I'll be doing ASMR triggers. So for those of you who enjoy my ASMR triggers for like sleep aid or relaxation, you can look forward to Wednesday. I'm gonna start around the same time, 5 a.m. Pacific time in the morning. Yippee. Bright and early in the morning. Thank you everybody again for watching today and chatting with me, for everyone who wanted to participate in tarot card readings. If you didn't get a reading done today and you wanted one, fear not, because I will be doing readings every Sunday, so you can get one next week. Yes. If you're new to the channel, make sure to follow me on my socials. Subscribe to my ASMR YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. We have a very cozy and comfortable Discord server. I usually hang out and I play Marvel Rivals in VC a lot with people. But yeah, thanks everyone. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, whether it's daytime or nighttime, depending on your time zone. But yeah, I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my god. Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard. K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my god. I broke into a million pieces. I can't go back. And now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The skies are part of me. Darkness and harmony. A voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. I'm gonna go watch the movie again. Like 10 times. Bye.